And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your acquaintance, Cheap Leads. How are you doing this lovely Sunday day? Whatever. Anyways, let's look forward to the future of NBA 2K23, my team. The near future, right? Normally I do a what to expect this week in 2K, but we're coming upon Season 2, which will be coming up very shortly. So let's kind of look and see what we're going to be getting. Now, as far as Monday, tomorrow, nothing, not a thing. I don't even think we get another week. I don't think they do a week 6. I mean, they might do a week 6 just to hold us over. It's possible. And if that's the case, then I think that we could easily see maybe some new trophy case stuff. I think they're going to hold off on the trophy cases. Anyone who's close to one of the Opal trophy case players, I would just tell you that I don't think that they're going to allow us to get the Opals this week. I think we're going to be looking more into Season 2 before anybody gets the Opals. They did technically say it would be towards the end of Season 1, so it's possible that maybe this week they drop the last piece necessary for a lot of people to get an Opal player. And that would mean only one thing that I'll talk about later once we get to like Friday, right? So it's possible. I guess we'll see what happens. Like if we get a week 6, which I believe we will, it's just a matter of like, is it going to be something that involves trophy cases? We'll see. Tuesday. Now this could also very easily happen Monday as well. We don't really know, or we haven't really nailed down 2K's sense of when they're going to be dropping super packs this year. We're done with Shades of. The Shades of are done. I hope they continue this kind of pack for Season 2. And when I say this kind of pack, I just mean like a themed pack of some sort. I just like the theme stuff. Like, I'm a big theme guy, dude. I'm like a nerd. Like, I like stuff themed. Like, what do you want from me? The Shades of stuff, okay. You could not do that. I mean, we could do it with like last year's rookies, but we already got like a Jalen Green and stuff, so I don't think, and Cade, so I don't think they're going to do that. But just keeping it in some sort of theme would be cool. That way we can kind of like, I don't know. I just like when I hear the announcements on like Monday, and we get to like predict. I'm like, okay, cool. So it's going to be like players who played during someone's prime or like rivals or something of that nature. Like that's what I hope. But either Tuesday or Monday, we are getting Season 1 super packs. Do not bite. Do not forsake your hard-earned VC or hard-purchased VC on these trash super packs, dude. The odds are going to be horrendous. Like, I guarantee the odds are going to be the exact same as the packs. They'll try to lure you in with a 2% chance for a pink diamond and like a 5% for a diamond. I promise it's not worth it. It's not really going to have a massive effect on the market at all. And honestly, by the time you're really going to be using a lot of these guys, like, I don't really think they're going to be worth a whole lot at that point. Like, if you're opening these packs for MT, absolutely do not. If you're opening these packs to better your team, I still think you're better off just waiting 2 weeks, because I think they're going to begin the power creep towards the second qualifier. 2K does power creeps towards qualifiers for the first few seasons of the game, right? Up until the end of the 250K tournament, they power creep towards the tournament, right? So anything we get after this point is just going to be power crept up until the next qualifier in about 6 weeks, right? And that's when after that they'll power creep again. So anything that you'll get from the Season 1 super pack, I'm not even kidding when I say it's going to be quote unquote outdated in 2 weeks. So I would highly advise not opening these at all. If I can do anything, it is to encourage you to not open these super packs in any way, shape, or form. They're going to entice you by having the quote unquote best odds, but if we learned anything from super packs last year, man, it's just like they're bad. Like, they're bad. The odds are a lie. The odds are a lie. The players are always cheaper than you would have got them from regular promo packs. Like, this year might be a little bit different, but I really don't think anyone's going to be paying $1 million for a lot of these cards at this point. Like, maybe people are still paying for Dwayne Wade, but I mean, Dwayne Wade's down astronomically from what he was just the day before yesterday. So I would say just relax. I mean, everyone from the 250K tournament that didn't make it is selling off their entire team. Even people who did make it are selling off their entire team. So I would hold off. Do not open any of the super packs. Wednesday, we probably get another, week 6 part 2, and same with Thursday. We get week 6 part 3, right? So that's going to let us know if we can get the opals. If we're able to get the opals, which I'm not because I'm not getting 5 centerpieces because, dude, I can't do that. Like, it's just not possible. Like, physically, from like a time perspective, it's not possible. Then we'll know for sure if we're getting packable opals on Friday. Because Friday, we're going to get our first set of Season 2. Now, I'm going to try to do some Season 2 predictions here and just see what's up. Level 40, I'm going to say is going to be a big man. It's going to be a big man or a point guard. Like, that's my theory anyway. And I'm hoping they keep with this team theme because I thought the team theme was kind of cool. I'm going to go ahead and say that the guy that we're going to get here is, I'm going to say David Robinson. I don't think that's accurate. I'll be the first to say I don't necessarily think that's going to happen. But I'm going to go ahead and say D-Rob. People are saying it's going to be a big point guard like a Magic or a Penny. I really don't think that's the case because 2K likes to use those big point guards early on to sell packs, which they absolutely will. So I think D-Rob could potentially be a guy that we could see. If it's not D-Rob, I think it's going to be another, like, I'm not going to say D-Rob's like a mid-tier name, but from like a My Team perspective, he kind of is as far as like selling packs. So it could be another guy like a Marc Gasol. Would honestly not surprise me at all either. Like someone who's just a big body center, dude. Like another, like a Marc Gasol or someone of that nature. I think would kind of make a lot of sense. I would do anything for a Pink Diamond Pau Gasol if I'm being honest. Pau Gasol is still my favorite card in this entire game. He's the only dude that I consistently green with off the catch and shoot. I would love Pau, but it's hard to say one way or the other. As far as the rewards, for everything from clutch time to triple threat, just know that they all are resetting. So if you're playing triple threat online or offline, I should say, online too, but offline is more. Like if you're at like 210 wins, you have to get those 40 wins before Friday because it will reset down to 0. They've already stated that that's going to happen. So you're not going to start at 250 and go up to 500. You're going to start back down at 0 and go back up to 250. Now, I do think we're going to be seeing a patch of some sort, but I don't know when that's going to happen. I'm hoping it's before Season 2. If they're not going to patch the game, that's fine, but just put all of the triple threat on Pro is all I ask. That's it. Takeover players, I think they do go up to Pink Diamonds, I think, this time. And that does go hand in hand with the set that we're going to see Friday because I think the set is going to be an opal. I still think the level 40 is going to be a Pink Diamond, by the way. I would like to clarify that because people have said that they think it's going to be an opal. I think it's going to be a Pink Diamond. That's just me, though. The badge count will be increased, but Pink Diamond for sure. All the rewards for all the game modes are just going to be centerpieces again. Like, they're going to be centerpieces. 2K is going to do that hella lazy. Like, they're going to make them centerpieces for sure. I feel like there's absolutely no question they don't do that. These do not expire, by the way. So you can do these at any point, any pace that you want. Like all the lifetime agenda stuff, which they're called lifetime agendas. You would assume that they don't. But you never really know with 2K, so you kind of have to, be told that. It's all going to be centerpieces, so you can get your second opal at some point. That's what they're going to do. They're going to use the trophy bases. We talked about this on the podcast. I still think that it's possible that maybe they give out more than 5 this time, but it's also entirely possible they just give out 5 again. The exchanges aren't changing either. The exhibitions, I hate them, and I wish they would make them a little bit better, in my opinion, but they probably won't. So just kind of accept that's going to happen. But the only things that are really going to change are going to be the packable content and the level 40. As far as everything else is going to remain the exact same to a T. Now, as far as Friday, I expect them to cap off Season 1 and into Season 2 with an absolute bang. So what we're going to do, or what I'm going to do, is look around the same time last year, right? So this is going to be, okay, so it'll be about the 16th is Sunday, so it's going to be the very next pack. So the very next pack drop, the Season 2 Build Your Empire pack drop from last year, was Signature Series, right? Which they haven't brought anything like that into the game yet. And honestly, this pack drop wasn't really that crazy. We've actually seen a lot of these guys already. But it did have Pink Diamond Curry and Dwight Howard. So it's not the biggest one. They usually don't lead off the season with the craziest in cards. So it's going to be tough to say, but the week after that is when it's crazy because that's Halloween and we're about to get something cracked. I would assume like a LeBron would be my assumption. So I would assume it's going to be someone kind of neutral. Not sure really who that could be. You know what? I'm going to say Halloween we're going to get Giannis, by the way. I'm just going to say that. But we're probably going to get someone relatively neutral. Maybe like a DeMar DeRozan, someone with a little bit of hype, but not like a crazy amount of hype. You know what I mean? Someone in that vein, I think would actually make a lot of sense. Or we'll get like, who's another guy with like not a crazy amount of hype, but a little bit. Harden. Harden would be another one. Potentially like Paul George as well. These are all candidates to open up the season. I don't know what kind of pack it's going to be, but you know, it's going to be interesting regardless for sure. Other than that, any predictions for season 2? I mean, we'll know on Thursday. On Thursday, they'll give us like a dev blog, so we'll know all about season 2 the day before. And, you know, we can kind of go from there. Takeover players, I assume they lower the grind on a lot of these because the grind is kind of crazy. So, either way, we'll see how right I am on Friday. You know, it's been your boy Cheap Loots. Have a good day.